All right. Sometimes you gotta give it some love. Yeah, and you know, you build things yourself, they break. Just like that. Being a musician in Austin, you know, it all depends on like kind of how you look at it. You know, if you're trying to just create art and like and be yourself and you know have a great time, then I guess there's different ways that you can do that. I don't know. My perspective on it is just kind of like it kind of sucks because you do need money to like you know have studio time and to do videos and all this stuff, and a lot of bands like don't have that money just to spend on it, you know. And so I think at some point there's kind of like a class of musicians who make enough money to further their project, and maybe those are the ones that are getting noticed, but there's also like all these other bands that just don't have like the financial status to like push their project that far. And I think it's kind of a shame because there's a lot of really talented musicians and artists in Austin. And so yeah, I think at times it can be definitely difficult, but then you know the times when you're playing and have friends around you and a sense of community, I think kind of makes up for a lot of that. I'm a CODA, which stands for Child of Deaf Adults, which is basically means that I was born into a deaf family. My mom and my dad are deaf, and my sister was born deaf as well, and I am the only one who can hear in my family. And there's actually like an even smaller subgroup of CODA called O-CODA, which is only hearing CODA. So she asked me because I'm bilingual, because I have two languages. I sign, I speak. When I write songs, do I like think of like words like in sign, or do I kind of like do the English, like which way do I think? I think in the beginning I write English, and then like I listen to it again and again and again. I kind of like think about like how like I can express that with ASL, and then I think about that and I've kind of like figured that out, and I go back to English. That's what I think. Like exposure to like music, like in general. Most hearing parents, hearing meaning like people who can hear, have like record collections and have like developed tastes in music, and they kind of pass that on to their children. Well, I didn't have that opportunity. So I kind of, my love for music kind of was more of like a journey than like an inherited thing. So like, you know, I think it all started with my mom buying me like Revolver, I think like the Beatles record. So that, you know, and like I spun that in the car. That was like the only CD we had in the car because I was the only one listening to it. And so like, yeah, it kind of started from there, and then we moved to Austin, and then I got kind of like put into, because Austin is like the live music capital of the world, and my mom saw that and thought, you know, maybe she would like kind of place me into one of these like rock camp things, like kid band stuff, and that just kind of like took that like small little interest and then like opened a huge door.
Jubilation, she loves me again. Fall on the floor and I'm laughing. Jubilation, she loves me again. I fall on the floor and I'm laughing. No, Celia, you're breaking my heart.
Cool.
As long as